Bruce, I want to know your view of one moment in particular, and that's when David scores for the hat trick. What are you thinking? What are you seeing? What are you experiencing in that moment?
I was trying to enjoy the moment, looking around the crowd. It's been a long time since we had a full house here at the Garden. They were behind us from warm up on. Obviously, we want to play well for the group and for each other, but also for the fans that have continued to support us and came out tonight, especially. So I think it was just a good moment to look around and see a lot of joy. Obviously, Pasta's a goal scorer. He's found his touch. So the other part of it is once that sinks in, it's okay. Now we've got a 2-goal lead. There's 4 minutes to go. How's this going to play out? When are they going to pull their goalie? You start strategizing how you're going to construct your lines for the next, 5 or 6 shifts. You got a timeout coming. But I'll tell you what, it was just a nice moment to look around, enjoy it. Playoff hockey, that's what it's all about, the home crowd. I'm sure we'll experience up there when New York does something well. But it was our turn to sort of take it in, and that's what I did.
Jimmy Murphy.
Hey, Coach. Just talk about David's ability to sort of seize that moment and really kind of harness the momentum, the excitement around there, and obviously deliver with the hat trick.
Well, obviously he's feeling it. He started, broke through in Washington late, had plenty of opportunities. So that was the good news. It's only a matter of time. That line's really humming. Power plays found its groove at a few different looks, but right now he's going. Goal scorers get hot sometimes. He had a spell there where it didn't work out for him, particularly on the power play. Now he's finding some ice and his shots going in. Good for him. That's what we need as a team, for our goal scorers to score and create havoc for the other team and put them on their heels. And obviously he was able to do that tonight. And exclamation point on the hat trick. It's late in the game and it's a nice individual effort through the neutral zone. Guys worked hard to get the puck out of the zone, but good for David. He's got the ability to do that. We've seen it before in a Toronto series where he's gotten hot. Good start for him.
Tara Sullivan.
Hey, Bruce, I just wanted to switch it over to Charlie McAvoy. When you see him take that shot, first of all, we haven't seen it as much this series. Just once again, he seems so consistent. Maybe just some comments on what he did and the importance of that goal in particular.
Well, it's a big goal. We just came out of a kill. We had another too many men on the ice penalty. We had to get that killed. We've had some issues there communicating on the bench. We'd lost a guy, so had to mix a guy in. So that was important to put that behind us. Build on the kill, and we're able to do it, basically in the same shift. So that's always a positive. They got one from distance earlier. So we had shot the puck well tonight, mixed up, D moving it down to the forwards, getting it through, et cetera. Good net presence, things we've talked about against Sorokin. But I think it's also important for Charlie. He's a Long Island boy. So get the winner against his old team probably feels special to him. Rubbing into a few of his buddies back home. And at the end of the day, huge goal for us. Not surprised. Charlie's coming around offensively, making plays. The point totals are going up. He's playing more. He's more confident with his shot versus distributing sort of ratio now, shooting the puck a little more. It's good to see. And that one happened to have eyes. So good timing for us.
Joe Haggerty.
Hey, Butchie, any kind of update on Craig Smith?
Lower body, obviously had to leave, did not come back. Reassess in the morning. Obviously, when you don't come back, that's the first red flag. But again, it's early now, so we'll see how he does in the morning. We'll have a better update then, Hags.
Kevin Dupont.
Couple of things, Butch. First, I imagine you had to go into this feeling some concern about possibility of rust, but after the first 6 or 8 minutes, I didn't see much of that.
Kevin, it wasn't that long, honestly. So I think our guys respond well. They're a veteran enough group to understand what's at stake. We figured there'd be a little bit of the battles, the jostling, getting bumped on below the goal lines, and both offensively and defensively, that might take a little getting used to again. But I think we were sharp and alert in terms of getting back on the puck and knowing that they're a heavy forecheck team. So we've played them 8 times this year. We kind of know what their game looks like. And then it's just a matter of getting yourself mentally into it. And I would guess, Kevin, it would have been more difficult without fans. The fans certainly got our attention, woke us up. All of a sudden now you're back to what playoff hockey typically is. So that probably helped shake some rust right there. The fact that, there's a lot of noise in the building right away, and that gets your juices flowing.
And my second point was going to be about their forecheck, that it is good that they get in there quickly and they can deliver some pops on it, but it was not effective tonight against you. Why?
We did a better job moving it quickly. The rims around the boards, we started winning our share of battles as the game went on for wingers, so that backs them off. Even if you just punt it out to the neutral zone, they got to reset and start over. Listen, we've seen them enough this year to know early on it was a problem for us. So maybe we were less stubborn at times too, of keep moving it. One bump and then let's go. We built in some misdirection or reverses in certain situations that we'll continue to work on. Still had a few turnovers down there. And that's going to happen against this team. They put a lot of pucks behind you. Obviously, it helps if Tuukka's making good reads with our D and we're communicating quickly. So there's a lot of things that go into it. And some of just getting back there in a hurry. And usually it's support. If 4 guys are supporting the puck well, you're going to have success breaking pucks out if you execute a good first pass. So that was the last part of it. I think, like I said, there was a couple of bobbles, a couple of hiccups. I know early on we had a miscommunication in the corner, I think with Charlie and the center. It was on the wrong side of him. All of a sudden it's dangerous. But after that, mostly good things. Cliffy had a one in front of a net that surprised him a bit with their forecheck on a face-off. But other than that, I thought we settled down and then got it going.
Joe McDonald.
Butch, I know you're in the room pregame, but you mentioned the crowd and how electric it was. Well, AJ Quetta was the fan banner captain tonight pregame. Just how has the team kind of rallied around him, and how does that maybe help you guys a little bit?
Well, it started obviously in the unfortunate injury. I think guys are all aware of it. We tried to do what we could to help spirits, help the family, help the community. So our guys pay attention. I think we're very good at that. And obviously that helps. I think, 18,000 people or whatever it was helps everyone get going. The magnitude of where we are, the second round, you put that on top of AJ, seeing him doing better. All those things go into it. And every little bit of support for us as well. Once the puck drop matters. And I thought it all tied in tonight.
Last one, Brian Compton.
Bruce, Barzal was obviously out there when Pelech tied it, but did you like the way your guys defended against him tonight? Thanks.
I did. We try to take the puck out of his hands through the neutral zone early. That's when he's most dangerous. Obviously in the O zone, he likes to walk up. So your coverage has to be good on your sort of on the strong side of the puck and the weak side, because he'll find the open guy. So you want to turn him down on his backhand as much as possible. I thought we kept him in check. I know the Pelech goal, we had guys back. The puck had eyes. I thought we did a good job. It was probably our screen more than anything that affected Tuukka. So at the end of the day, you're going to give up some of those when you protect the house and recover a little lower. But all in all, I thought we did a good job with them. Again, once you watch the video, you pick up things that you see. But, and then the Nelson line, I think they've been very dangerous for that team. I thought we did a good job with them too, for the most part in the slot. So a lot of good things with our assignments tonight on the defensive side of things. I thought it was a real crisp games in terms of coverage. Obviously, like I said, puck management usually plays into chances for the other team. And that's the other thing. We didn't turn a lot over and get him going the other way. I think previous games up there, he got some odd man rushes because we didn't manage the puck. We were able to limit that against him too tonight.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.